welfare test for Adar, exclusion and denial of benefits to the poor needs urgent attention. Why Adar should be subject to stringent welfare test? What are the issues associated with making Adar compulsory for welfare schemes? If at all, Adar be subjected to welfare test, which areas should be brought under scanner? What is the way forward? GS Paper 2, Important Aspects of Governance. What is the context about? Recently, an 11-year-old girl in the Sindigarh district in Jharkhand had lost her life due to starvation. It was allegedly because of denial of PDS ration due to Adar linking problems, is appalling. Thus the Adar ecosystem definitely needs to pass a stringent welfare test, much more crucially than the privacy test. Why Adar should be subject to stringent welfare test? Adar undeniably has potential, and can perhaps even be a game changer. But the way it has been used to design public policies, especially in welfare, seems to have caused havoc. The relentless push of Adar without adequate justification or calibration, with complete disregard of the distress it may be causing to the poor and the underprivileged, is symptomatic of high-handed decision-making and technological muscle flexing. It is rapidly setting an example of how not to do public policy interventions. Irrespective of what may have been happening before Adar was introduced, it is imperative to ensure that nobody who needs welfare is ever denied. Thus it should be subject to stringent welfare test. What are the issues associated with making Adar compulsory for welfare schemes? Not all are covered. All Indians have not been covered by Adar. Hence some of them, especially vulnerable ones, may be left out. Identification issue. Pilot project of making Adar compulsory for PDS in various states has been completely unsuccessful, with frequent identification issue cropping up. Low internet penetration. Internet penetration is not deep enough to make use of Adar mandatory. Lack of robust cybersecurity. The cybersecurity in India not robust. This is evident from the instances of financial data theft of a large pool of banking customers, hacking of Twitter account of political leaders and journalists. This makes the data theft prone and endangers privacy of citizens. If at all Adar be subjected to welfare test, which areas should be brought under scanner? What is immediately required is a thorough analysis of the denials in PDS. Analysis of the exclusion rate due to targeting errors independent of Adar, and how many are excluded only due to Adar. Analysis of the biometric failure rate across the population, sorted according to age, gender, occupation and region. Analysis of the failures inherent to the technology, or are they avoidable process errors? Analysis of the problems with the Adar linking processes, and can they be rectified? What is the way forward? An effective design of using digital identity in PDS is not possible without a thorough understanding of the ground realities. What is urgently required is a precise statement on how exactly Adar may help targeting, by reducing both false negatives and false positives. It is also necessary to precisely spell out how exactly and to what extent Adar, and the associated digitization, may help to prevent leakages by curbing corruption. We have to ensure, with or without Adar, that people do not go hungry in this country. Otherwise all claims to development are bound to sound hollow.